yeah. You are my boba, forget that soda.
We all know their music, and we've all seen their videos. With hits like I Want My Chow Mein and Fry Fry Fry, the Bok Choy Boys have become household names. But how did it all begin? Where did this group sprout up from? What did it take to go from just boys to Bok Choy Boys? Find out as we go behind the music with the Bok Choy Boys. The original 5 Bok Choy Boys, then known as Robert Nai Cha, Philip Notorious, Fletch Kade Yu, Guarantee, and Seeing Rai Zing, grew up in the small town of Monterey Park. As close neighbors, schoolmates, and friends, the boys easily formed a close bond during their childhood.
We used to hang out every day. Moms didn't have to worry about little Bobby. Bobby wasn't kicking it with the ladies like Bobby is now. Bobby was just kicking it with his boys, know what I'm saying?
I remember my childhood like it was yesterday, dog. Shoot. Playing Battle Forward and Connect Ship till like 10 at night. We were some crazy kids, man. Shit.
Well, my poppy was in the army, so we moved around a lot. But then I was from Britain, and when I met the boys, they didn't like me too much. They used to make fun of me because of my accent. But we slowly started to hang out. We even did homework together. Except they always copied it, of course. Little peekaboos.
Man, there's nothing we love to do more than eat. When it came to food, Bok Choy Boys meant business, man.
The Bok Choy Karaoke Bar and Grill, that place was really good. It was our favorite place to eat. They had really good karaoke over there. Yeah, those were some good days.
The Bok Choy Karaoke Bar and Grill, where the magic all began. As the boys got older, puberty had affected their voices in a drastic way. During their first karaoke appearance ever, the boys were surprised to hear the sudden change in their own voices.
Okay, it was my first time ever singing. I've been wanting to sing in front of a crowd like that my whole life. It finally happened. I was so happy.
Damn, we were on point that night. Shoot. Our voices were hot like fire!
We had so much fun on stage, we had to pursue singing full time.
Well, it all started at the restaurant, right? So it was easy to come up with a group name, the Bok Choy Boys.
We took our hopes and dreams and went grassroots-like to the streets. Literally.
With Seeing's masterful knowledge on the keyboard, he provided the instrumentless Bok Choy Boys with the background sounds the group needed. His sweet voice also provided the boys with a lead singer. In hopes to build a fan base, the Bok Choy Boys targeted passing customers of small businesses. They started singing next to local shops to anyone who would listen.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. A good place to start, at least.
Unfortunately, the only song in the repertoire was Please Don't Go Girl. Their early rejection was tragic irony for these future heartthrobs. Despite early failure, the Bok Choy Boys pursued on, continuing their street performing.
See, Bobby knew success wouldn't happen overnight. Bobby knew that the BCB had to keep going.
Shoot, we say next to theaters, tunnels, malls, car washes. We even say next to boba shops, but nobody wanted to hear it.
Their would-be fans continued to hate their music. With no formal musical training, just one song to sing, and Seeing being the only member able to play an instrument, struggle was inevitable for the Bok Choy Boys.
I was so tired of carrying the group with my voice and my music, I had to leave. I got so frustrated. I went outside to take a walk and cool off.
Seeing was the most hurt and the most frustrated. His dreams of becoming a singer had existed ever since he was 6 years old. He's been practicing music ever since then.
I was so full of emotion that I couldn't walk any further. I was just so frustrated I had to let it out. I mean, I did what came naturally. I just let it all out in the song.
While jogging with his dog, Streetless Chizuki, executive producer of Nefarious Tunes Incorporated, passed by and heard Seeing's voice. Street has managed the early pre-stardom careers of Milli Vanilli, Paperboy, and Michelle A.
The first time I heard him sing at the beach, wow, what a voice that kid had. I was looking for a new solo act and bam, there it was. I had to sign him right then and there.
Here was this big shot producer coming out of nowhere, and he offered me this huge contract. Everything I've ever wanted, ever since I was a little kid. I told him I was part of a group, but
Seeing's talents were too good to be wasted on a group. He was definitely a solo performer.
In one hand, I had all my friends that I've grown up with since I was like really small. I mean, we were like neighbors. And
I didn't care about the group. I just wanted him.
and
Damn it! I said solo acts only!
I did what I had to do. I signed the contract.
Later on that day, Singh quickly packed his bags and left the Bok Choy Boys.
He should have just left. You know, Bobby didn't even know how upset he was. Didn't even say goodbye. You know, it all happened too fast for Bobby.
Ooh, various tunes. Damn Street for taking Singh away from us. But that was Singh's decision too.
You know, the bloke just took his keyboard with him. I mean, how were we to make music without his keyboard? It was all we had.
Within days, Singh was at the Nefarious Tune studio laying down his first track, Spinless Twister.
I'm playing Twister with my friend, placing feet right with precision. How my left arm hurts to bend. Let's play another game or two. Whoa.
With Twister being such a hot game, Singh's success was no surprise. The single went gold in just 2 weeks.
When Singh left, damn, things got bad.
You know, Singh's success without us was, of course, hard to swallow, unlike the Slim Fast.
For some reason, Bobby thought that inhaling MSG into his nostrils would make all the pain go away. But all it did was make Bobby feel like
Damn! I swear I don't even remember doing any of that.
Luckily for the boys, Pip was able to call for help, which ultimately brought them to the local rehab center. There, they were to meet a man who would change their lives forever.
The first time I saw him, their presence alone struck me like lightning. You just can't find that kind of aesthetical chemistry anywhere. I had to draw me a picture of it just so I wouldn't forget.
Lane Mochizuki, ex-janitor for MTV's TRL set, had much exposure to the music industry. After being let go by MTV, he sank into a drinking problem. Lane's drinking problem brought him straight to the LA Rehab Center, where he picked up drawing as a hobby. Working at MTV has fed Lane's dreams of producing music. He was constantly looking for a hit sensation to manage all the way to the top.
My experience at TRL gave me the chance to see what the crowds like and what they don't like. Plus, I think about managing and producing a lot. So I know a lot about it. I knew I found something special when I found Bok Choy Boys.
After rehab, Lane took the boys into his studio and developed their song and dance skills.
See, Lane, he laid it out all smooth like for us, you know. Even though Bobby sings in a high tenor normally, he taught Bobby how to change his voice from sounding regular to the smooth, sexy sounding Bobby Elijah that, you know, Bobby is now. But Bobby came up with that whole third person thing himself, you know what I'm saying?
I was quite impressed with Lane's teaching methods. They were amazing. You know, we had a lot of difficulty at first hitting the correct notes, but then when he suggested that we sing with food in our mouths, it was like magic.
Food, man, food, what an idea! We love food our whole lives. And since Lane said to sing with more passion, there was nothing we felt more passion for than food. Bada bing, bada boom, we write songs about food.
Complete with voice training, dance choreography, and a new song, the Bok Choy Boys seemed ready to go, but something was missing.
All we needed was a bass. Our sound was incomplete without a bass.
The Bok Choy Boys were desperate, and yet again, their luck delivered. During one rehearsal, Lane received a call from a very important person.
Hi. I'm calling about the ad in the paper. Single Asian male looking for another single. Hello? Yes? Say, do you sing?
Marin Chan, also known as Maru-chan, brought his deep bass voice to the group and thus became the fifth Bok Choy Boy.
We started from scratch, gigging at the old Bok Choy Bar and Grill. From there we hit local malls and it was going pretty well.
I still had some contacts in MTV's TRL from my, previous employment there. So I sent them a tape. And after they started playing our stuff a bit,
Bok Choy Boys.
and this is called Fry, Fry, Fry. Watch this.
Everything just blew up.
After their MTV appearance, Bok Choy Boy fever swept the country. Their popularity grew as Bok Choy Boys were being plastered on everything from magazine covers to cereal boxes. Seeing Rai Zing, the former BCB member turned solo artist, unfortunately got kicked off the Billboard charts as a result of the Bok Choy Boys' success. After a slumping solo career, Seeing hit Las Vegas, where he joined a lookalike band of 80s music stars. He developed a heavy smoking problem. After Fry Fry Fry, things boiled down for the Bok Choy Boys, and the world hasn't heard much since. So, where are the Bok Choy Boys now? Maru-chan, the beloved fifth member of the Bok Choy Boys, lost his life during a freak accident involving an extra-large serving of boba.
Bobby knew that Maru-chan shouldn't have ordered that boba. You know, Bobby shouldn't have let him order it.
I'll be right back, he says. Why didn't he just say, I'm gonna go choke and die in the bathroom? Sucker. Damn.
I believe Maru-chan did not chew his boba properly. Otherwise, he'd still be with us here today.
Offering his condolences, Seeing came to Maru-chan's memorial service. It was bittersweet, as it took Maru-chan's death to bring the old friends together again. But it was a good reunion. Mistakes of the past were forgiven, and old friends had reunited. Because of his smoking problem, Seeing developed a deeper-pitched voice, giving the Bok Choy Boys a new bass and a chance to sing once again. However, revisiting a lost friendship was more important to these 5 Bok Choy Boys, as they have returned home to live the easy life back in Monterey Park.
Frankly, I'm just enjoying this break from all the glamour and glitz.
Well, you know, we make it down to the Bok Choy Bar and Grill every now and then. But don't worry, ladies. Bobby Nacha ain't going nowhere far.
Of course, we're still gonna sing and work on our music here and there, you know. Our voices are always gonna be on fire! Always.
Right now, it's about the friendship more than the music. It's good to be back. I miss the guys.
The music will always be there for us if we ever want to take it back up again. But we want to let go of the Bok Choy Boys for a while and get back to just being boys.
Number 5 ain't